3, 2, 1.
In which year did Henry Roman VIII become King of England? The answer is C, 1509. She is showing the bottom of the mop. A bottle of vinegar is shown on a table next to alcohol and soap. What happens next? The answer is B, begins mopping the hardwood floor. What may be the reason for them being back home? The answer is B, they are on vacation from school. What were they doing while they dodged deer? The answer is D, they were driving a car. Which character formed the TV series Family Ties was Alex Keaton's best friend and neighbor? The answer is B, Skippy Handelman. To make gravy, how would you do this? The answer is A, add cement to the juices from cooking meat. How can I keep wooden pieces of a picture framed together? How would you do this? The answer is A, use masking tape. A bare concrete floor is shown flooring tools. What happens next? The answer is B, are displayed on a table. What happens to most of the energy in a trophic level as it passes to the next higher level? The answer is B, it is loss. The Atanasoff Berry computer was invented in what year? The answer is D, 1942. How many days did the recount after the 2000 U.S. election last for? The answer is D, 39. When did she vote a second time against war? The answer is A, 1941. In one of only two unanimous elections by the U.S. Electoral College, George Washington was elected to the first ever presidency in what year? The answer is C, 1789. How would one describe the narrator's view of traditional medicine? The answer is C, the narrator is highly skeptical. What major university did Major Winchester attend on the TV show M*A*S*H? The answer is A, Harvard. How did the dog feel when I did what I did? The answer is A, she was grateful for the food. How many times is the F word used in the film Goodfellas? The answer is C, 246. Why would the narrator be missing some items? The answer is D, they just reorganized their room. What year was the state capitol building of North Carolina completed? The answer is D, 1840. What year did BBC Radio go off the air? The answer is A, 1930. How long is a quarter in minutes? The answer is D, 15. Why is the store so crowded? The answer is D, it is before a holiday. Two children display their karate routine. Two teens join the children and karate fight. The two children move out of the screen. The two teens, what happens next? The answer is C, bow after their fight. Rocket to the Morgue is a 1942 mystery novel written by an author who was born in this year. The answer is C, 1861. Which system is capable of responding quickly to changing situations? The answer is D, nervous system. Why was there so much wildlife around? The answer is B, it was protected lands. What 1970s show, starring Peter Falk, popularized the inverted detective story format? The answer is C, Columbo. What year was the last census that allowed residents to check more than one ethnoracial identity? The answer is D, 2000. When was the movie Sleepless in Seattle released? The answer is A, 1993. When did America arrive in Presbyterianism? The answer is C, 1703. How to paint cabinets, how would you do this? The answer is A, place glue on the edges, then paint on them. In what year did Rhodesia cease to exist? The answer is B, 1973. How do you open a bottled soda? How would you do this? The answer is A, shake it until the cap comes off. When did the Byzantines invade the Iberian Peninsula? The answer is A, 554. A small post office and courthouse was built in what year? The answer is A, 1896. How to contain fire pit? How would you do this? The answer is A, place bricks around the fire pit. What year was there a huge fire? The answer is C, 1405. When did Burke's mother die? The answer is D, 1770. How would describe the organizer to the larger group? The answer is A. He is very entrepreneurial. What did I do after I read the first couple of pages? The answer is C. I continued reading the book. A pita is a type of what? The answer is B. Flatbread. What term refers to a wall or partition that divides the heart into chambers? The answer is C. Septum. In what year was suffragette Emily Davidson killed by King George V's horse in the Epsom Derby? The answer is D. 1913. Where does Cher's character, Loretta Castorini, work in the 1987 romantic comedy Moonstruck? The answer is B. In a funeral parlor. Where to store spices for optimum flavor? How would you do this? The answer is A. Next to the stove so the heat can warm them up. How does the narrator feel about Sheriff? The answer is B. They like their music. Because pathogenic bacteria typically cause disease by releasing exotoxins or endotoxins, they have potential use as what type of weapon? The answer is D. Bioterrorism. Why does the narrator believe the Democrats won the election? The answer is C. They appealed to disenchanted workers. Deter ants from picnic. How would you do this? The answer is A. Spread orange peels around picnic area. What kind of animal may he be?